Hello, Aries. I'm Claire-Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is a bonus read for you. It's a past, present, future reading. So I'm going to go into what's been going on for you in the last couple of weeks, what's going on for you right now and why, and what's going to come in the next couple of weeks for you. So this is a general reading, but I've got private, past, present, and future readings this weekend when I'm publishing this. In the half price sale. And so if you want a personal version of this delivered to your inbox, your email inbox within 24 hours, 3 pages long, then you can book in for one of those. There's a link up there. So this weekend when I'm publishing this is when it's half price, and that makes it 60 Australian dollars instead of 120 Australian dollars, which is about 35, 40 American. So it's really good value this weekend, Aries, if you're catching this video while it's the weekend. If you're not, it's still good value. It's still great value, but so let's see what's been going on for you the last couple of weeks and why. Oh, Aries, you've been having to let go of something, let go of an old story that makes you feel vulnerable. Still wanting to go into those places that aren't good for you. Those relationships that aren't good for you, Aries. You've still been wanting to go there, but they make you feel vulnerable. It's like, why do you keep on doing that to yourself, Aries? It's like touching the hot stove and you keep on burning yourself again. You're like, why do I want to keep on touching the hot stove? Well, you know why we do it, Aries. The reason that we do it is because it's our comfort zone. Even though it's uncomfortable, it's our comfort zone. If you've always touched the hot stove, you don't know what life would be like without touching it, and you keep on doing it. So relationships, Aries, these people aren't good for you, but you keep on going back to them. Why? Because they're in your comfort zone. You haven't experienced anything outside of that. You haven't experienced what someone who's really good for you is like. And so you keep on putting yourself back over and over again in these vulnerable positions with people. Being around like friends that aren't good for you, leading you astray. Being around people that aren't uplifting. Being around people maybe with addictions, that kind of thing. I know I used to do this myself. Not good for you. There are healthy people out there. There are people that can lead you forward. So Aries, you're getting stuck in the same old pattern, the same old story. It's keeping you vulnerable. It's keeping you around the people, keeping you in relationships that are not good for you. It's time for you to break out of that. Stop doing that. Let go of that story. Stop doing it. Choose to be outside of your comfort zone. You know what? Healthy people are going to seem really scary to you at first, but they're not scary at all. It's these people you keep on being around that the scary ones. And so when you take that leap and you actually go for that, you go to that out of your comfort zone, very quickly you're going to find that it's actually more comfortable. But you need to take that leap, Aries. That's what's been going on for you the last couple of weeks. You need to take that leap, especially around your work, right? So I was really picking up that that's about relationships, and it could be about romantic relationships. Of course, it's going to be playing out in every kind of relationship in your life. You're going to be doing it with friendships. You're going to be doing it with romantic relationships. You're going to be doing it with like family. You're going to be doing it with all kinds of people in your work too, colleagues, customers. Always going for the wrong people. Always going for the wrong kind of people that aren't good for you. Eek, Aries, stop it. You deserve better. You deserve better than that. So you've been getting like into this. I'm feeling like you've been waking up to this. Maybe in lockdown you're away from friends, you're away from people, and you're just kind of waking up to the fact that you feel actually better in lockdown. It's like, well, hang on a minute. Well, those people that are around were making me feel worse because I feel better now. So you've been waking up to it, especially around your work. So maybe this pattern has not just been playing out in relationships, but you've been carrying on in work. You've been stuck, Aries. You've been stuck doing things and being with people that aren't good for you because of a reluctance to move into something new, the unknown, a reluctance to make a decision that's going to take you in the unknown. It's the fear factor. Aries, you've been too fearful to move. You want to stay in your comfort zone even though it's so uncomfortable. You deserve better than that, Aries. So either you've been feeling better the last couple of weeks because you're in lockdown, away from people and away from work, or you've been feeling worse because you realize what you were doing to yourself. Let's see, what have you got going on right now, Aries? Well, this is going to change your life completely if you break free of that. That's not a good place to be in. I know, I've lived that before, Aries. I've got so much Aries in my chart too. But yeah, surrender. Surrender to warmth. This is open-heartedness. So maybe you've been around like cold, hard people, logical people that's telling you to toughen up. And you're like quite sensitive, Aries. You're quite sensitive. Of course, you're passionate. I've got so much Aries in my chart. I love Aries. I get you. But you're quite sensitive, and people maybe don't know that about you. And so maybe like people have been attracted to you because of how you portray yourself externally. And so you've attracted hard people to you because they think you're hard, but you're not hard. You're soft and gooey on the inside, Aries, with a tough warrior on the outside. And now you're kind of letting go, and you're allowing your true self to shine through, your gooey interior to shine through right now. You're feeling your gooey interior, the soft part of you. And you're like, oh, those people are just wearing me out. That work was just wearing me out. What was I doing to myself? Opening your heart, you're realizing you're surrendering to this deeper, squishier, warmer level of you, opening your heart right now to yourself first. New beginning, appreciate yourself. I think you're recognizing now that things can change. You've been worn out by people. You've been worn out by being around the wrong people. Maybe you've been taking care of them always taking care, always giving your energy out to them, that kind of thing. And now you're appreciating yourself and your soft, gooey interior. It's like you're a chocolate or something. And you're appreciating yourself, and you're realizing you can have this new beginning. You can make some decisions for yourself. You can break out of that old story. Can let go of the old story and actually make new decisions for yourself, especially when we all emerge out of our hibernation. Well, maybe that's what we should call it, hibernation. When you emerge out of your hibernation, Aries, you can make new decisions. Go to new places, do new things, go to a new job, that kind of thing. You've been given the perfect opportunity to embrace this warm, gooey center of yours and make a new beginning based on that. To be around people that are good for you, to be in work that's good for you. Put yourself first now, Aries. It's time for you to be top of the list. Instead of putting everyone else first, put yourself first. Exciting. What's coming up for you in the next couple of weeks? Let's have a look. I just had a horrible vision then. Yeah, and you need to avoid this. So, understanding the vision that I had, it's horrible. It's people like throwing hooks at you, like fishing hooks, and trying to drag you back. People wanting your energy back, people trying to drag you back, that you're trying to break free of. So energetically, that's what they're doing, like these chains with fish hooks on it, like throwing it at you and hooking you back in and trying to drag you back. Eek. What a horrible vision, but that's what you've got coming up. Sorry, Aries, and don't, like, just put your Wonder Woman bracelets on and go block it all. You don't need to let those hooks get into you. You can understand where people are coming from, Aries. Maybe you've been giving a lot of energy to other people, looking after people all the time. It doesn't mean you need to carry on doing it. You don't need to accept those hooks. They've got higher selves too. They're being led forward for what's better in they're creating their own lives. You can create your own lives. And so you just understand where they're coming from when they're trying to drag you in, whether, they're calling you or emailing you, trying to get you back into the old patterns again. Just don't do it, Aries. Understand where they're coming from, but close that door. It's like, yes, I understand you want to come in, but I'm in lockdown right now. I'm not opening my door, that kind of thing. Because you get to create your own life, they get to create their own lives. You don't have to be involved in it. You get to choose who you want in your life, Aries, and how much you want to give. You're not owing to anyone, Aries. Some of you needed to hear that just then. You're not owing to anybody. Just because you were giving someone your energy before doesn't mean they're entitled to your energy now, Aries. Your energy is for you and your life. Yes. So, you're going to be getting refocused on yourself in the next couple of weeks on what you want, your intuition, you're following your knowing, what you want in your life, where you want to go next. It's like you've been living this hellish kind of experience and you've not even realized it, and you're waking up to it now. And you're like, whoa, I deserve way better than this. You give more than that, Aries. You deserve way better than that. You deserve to receive better than that. And so you're refocusing yourself on healthy life with healthy people around you, that kind of thing. It's coming up in your knowing. It's like your higher self is feeding you these ideas, this information, saying, come on, move forward out of this. Don't go back into hell. Don't close your eyes and be like asleep again. Don't go backwards into what you were living before. Don't cave in. Understand you create your life. They create their lives too. Refocus on what you want, Aries. It's your time now. You can move forward in your life on what you want. Oh, it's a very empowering time for you, Aries. Do you feel it? If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What's going on for you? I'd love to hear from you, Aries. And remember, I've got a half price reading sale this weekend, so if you'd like to book in for one of those, just click that link there. If you're watching it at the weekend, it'll still be a half price when you have clicked that link. I'd love to read for you personally. And have an awesome weekend, Aries. I'll see you next time. Bye.